What does it mean when your ex reaches out to you after no contact? Well, it probably means what you think it means, but it doesn't mean what you want it to mean. And I will explain the difference. So it probably does mean what you think it means, which is that they're thinking about you, and they might even say that they miss you or that they care or that they are realizing that they've lost something really amazing. That could be true. And in fact, that is sometimes, maybe often, why an ex reaches out after no contact. However, that is not the same as it meaning what you want it to mean. Because what happens is when we fantasize about our ex reaching out, we stop at the point of them reaching out. We don't really ask ourselves, okay, and then what? And what would it mean if they missed me? And what would happen after that? And how would it look when we reconciled? We don't really think through those details. And largely that's because we are so fixated on getting the validation, which is so understandable, right? The validation, the sense of choosing, the sense of, wanting it to just be able to be a nightmare, to wake up and everything's okay and it's, quote, back to normal. But what you really want is for you and your ex to have a different dynamic than you had at the time of the breakup. Even if there wasn't a lot of conflict, there is a reason that it ended. And especially if there was no conflict, you probably don't even know what the issues were. And that happens a lot with a lot of my more anxious leaning clients who had DA exes. They didn't even know that their dismissive avoidant was unhappy until the relationship was practically over. So you don't actually know what needs to be fixed, what underlying systemic issues are or were that are still going to occur unless both parties have done the deep inner work. So yes, of course, you're human. It is satisfying and can feel good for a very short period of time to hear from your ex. But you really have to think about, if nothing changes, nothing changes, and entering back into a co-created dynamic that doesn't have a solve. And if that's really actually what you want, because most of the time that is going to reopen wounds and you're going to end up back in the same cycle in even more pain because now it has happened once again. So yeah, exes do reach out. And often it means what you think, which is that they're missing you or regretting it or, wishing they could spend time with you or what have you. But that's not actually what you want. What you want is a foundational fix so that you can have the kind of relationship that you dreamed of with this person. And most of the time, that's not actually what's going on. Now, if they reach out and they say, I take responsibility for X, Y, and Z. Here's how I'm working on X, Y, and Z. Here's how we can come together and work on X, Y, and Z. That is an anomaly, but that would be fantastic. It does happen. And that's probably more along the lines of what you actually want. So I hope that that's useful. And I wanted to let you guys know that I am taking one new client for the end of August and a few new clients for September. So you can book a free 15-minute compatibility call through the link in my bio. And I look forward to connecting with you.